If I could work in any other niche or any other industry, I truly think it would be within real estate and property. Not because the prices go up and there's lucrative amounts of money to be made in it. This place for brand, personal brand, content hooks is massive. And in this video, I'm going to go through why I think this is one of the most exciting niches to be a part of. But better yet, all of the tips and tricks and everything we're going to talk about here will apply to every business. Now, first thing, I must admit, don't know if you're the same as me, every time I go past a house, especially big ones, I'm thinking, what does it look like in there? If I drive through Virginia Water in the UK, or you're going around Beverly Hills, you kind of just want to go knock on people's doors and say, what do you do? How did you make your money? And can I have a look around your house? I shit you not. Let me find them. I even send these to my friends. Right, here's one. I don't know if you guys are like me, but you send your mates properties and you go, if I win the lottery, I won't tell everyone, but there will be signs. Now this one here.
This is what $2 million buys you on the Sunshine Coast.
This is the best hook ever. When people say this is what this amount of money buys you in this location, because that's what we're all wondering. Whenever we go to buy a house, you think, what's the maximum amount I could save for a deposit? Now, what borrowing power does that give me? What can I afford? Then we have the location in which we want to live in or choose to live in. So straight away, we know what the video is about. Within what, 3 seconds, we know we're looking at a property in the Sunshine Coast that's $2 million. That's about £1 million.
And this has the potential to be the coolest Airbnb I've ever seen. This converted warehouse has a
Converted warehouse. Any of the dudes listening right now, I don't know what it is. There is something about men. I've got a gym. I've got a lovely big gym facility. I'm in a loving relationship. I've got a family. But as a man, there's always part of you that thinks you would love to convert a warehouse or even an industrial space and turn it into the ultimate lad pad. Even now I think, let's get a TV up on the screen, let's turn this into a UFC Sundays place. There's something about men that just want to live in a mattress on the floor in a massive room.
ramp, basketball hoop, and is a whopping 503 square meters in total. Yeah,
Incredible.
you didn't see that. But you did see this 385 bottle wine cellar that
Don't even like wine, gives me the worst hangovers of my life, but I'm listening, brother.
goes onto this Mediterranean living and dining area.
Look at that. Look at the space. You could swing a cat in there. I'm already thinking about my life in this place. I'll be sat on the sofa, I'd shout to my missus, Tay, what? She's so far away, she can't hear me.
And I don't know about you, but this is the perfect place for a party. With the beach only 6 minutes away, you can already hear the dollar signs when you get this up on Airbnb. Now,
Airbnb. See, you're selling yourself short here, brother.
if activities aren't really a thing, follow me upstairs to
Look at that staircase. I'm already thinking about me going up
find the
them
perfect
stairs.
place to enjoy a book or a little Netflix and chill alongside the stunning Japanese limestone kitchen and butler's pantry. With curved arches
Look at that table.
and heaps of storage. With all that space downstairs, you could park at least 10 cars
Look at that. It's like an industrial warehouse. It's an office. No, it's a house.
if toys were your thing. And
Look at those beds.
these twin rooms are what every kid dreams of. The bathroom floor and walls are finished with
We're moving to Sunshine Coast.
micro cement that continues with the European vibes of the warehouse. Now, as we finish in this minimalist master bedroom, would you pay $2 million for this?
Finishing with another hook as well. Would you pay $2 million? Yes. Brilliant. Hook, you got our Inquisition. Now, even if we live in Australia, even if we don't, we want to know, we want the payoff. This is what $2 million buys you. It's either going to be a good deal or a bad deal. And even the bad deals we want to watch. Now, there's one here that I wanted to show you as well, which is genius. Where I would hide if I was to play hide and seek in my new listing. Straight away, we're establishing it. Now, one thing that I disagree with a lot of other creators is some people like to initiate a hook with a title.
This is my new listing, and this is where I'd hide if I were playing hide and seek and own.
See, for me, I can't read the title and listen to the hook at the same time. So there's a large part of me that would rather just good captions, middle of the screen, so I can listen along with what you're saying. The hook here was so good, we didn't need the title. But I disagree. She got fucking 868,000 likes. What the fuck do you know, James?
This home. Follow me. This is the living room. I bet you can't find me.
Again, brilliant. The whispering, I love it.
I think you should look under the couch. I'm right here. Look at this.
Probably should have put that dead cat on a little bit more. What people hate is the or the That's why some people call them, well, you get pop filters, don't you? Technically, this, on top of this, Shure SM7B is a pop filter. Now, for any of you wondering, this one is supposed to be 1 chakras away. Far out, brother. Cowabunga, mate. Caught a couple of rippers on Alfred, mate. But then, if you have the Chris Williamson pop filter, the bigger one, you're supposed to be a fist away. So closer to the mic, more pop filter required. Where's your microphone, James? Don't worry about it.
Beautiful kitchen. I bet you're thinking, is she in the cabinets? Is she in the oven? No, I'm right here. Behind these fake flowers, but they sure are pretty. Look at this beautiful bedroom.
See, look, I would say this is less interesting than the other one, but just the ingenious nature of the hook, you're making it fun. But ultimately, at the end of the day, She's out here trying to sell a property. The best thing you can do is get eyes on it. Any property, depending on how good a deal it is, you're going to only need a certain amount of people to know about it. For 10% of them to book an inspection, for fucking 30% of them to put an offer. And the more offers, the more it's going to go to. One thing I do hate about Australia is how they have this culture of going to auction. And not a lot of people talk about this. The winner's curse. What that is, in auctions, the winner is cursed because the person who wins the auction paid the most money. So in essence, whoever wins the auction loses on the day because out of all the people, you won, but you kind of lost because you paid the most. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Today I'm showing you this 4-bedroom detached family home tucked away in a very quiet position in West End, Suffolk.
So straight away, it's a little bit slower to the pace, a little bit slower. It's not bad by any means, but this is what £785,000 could buy you in Southampton. To me, that straight away gives me so much more. With hooks, with the setups, with everything we do in the first part of the content, we want to establish what it is about so they can make the decision of whether in and out. To famously quote, "Oi, you, are you going to bang though?" Like a lot of the times, through the process of wanting to fornicate with someone, you're better off not getting your wires mixed and just finding out, are you interested, yes or no? Because better to give the people the opportunity to leave when they want to leave.
The property offers over 2,000 square foot of internal.
I'd argue that the music on this one's a little bit too loud. This guy, amazing. Okay, so this one we have a visual hook, which is, I was about to count down saying that there was too long time gone without saying anything, but a good visual hook here.
Hi,
The question is posed, where is this?
Adam, and I am today in the garden of the new property that we are taking to the market.
No offense, Adam, I don't care. I don't care. I want to know what's going on. I want to know how much it is. I want to know how many rooms there are. And I want to know how many bathrooms there are. And I want to know what things are in the property that are a bit interesting. Does it have a dance floor in the basement? Does it have a little Fritzl cupboard? And again, Adam,
It's in a very exclusive area of Salisbury
you chat and waffle, bruv.
Green down its own private road. It also affords this amazing view behind me across the river.
I'm gone. I'm gone, brother. I'm gone. Now, whilst we are doing this, I actually need to show you guys something. This, for a long time, was what I considered the OG house. I was like, if we sell Newtonic, and if we were to make £1 bazillion, this was going to be the property. I remember walking past this, pandemic, going for a little jog, and I was like, this would be me. I'll get my friends round. I could be like, guys, what's it like being poor? Oh, guys, let's do the barbecue at mine. Your houses are tiny. What's yours got a view of? A road. So this is like the Bronte OG. I'll probably come and look at this property once every 6 months, and then I'd abuse myself. I go, James, you're poor, brother. You're poor. Right now, I can hear my neighbours. That's a problem. But let me show you this, right? See, even now, some of you are still here. You're not even interested in me. That's why I've not introduced who I am or what I do or what I sell in this video. You just want to see inside people's houses. I think back in the day, we want to look inside people's caves. And I think there's something exciting about walking around someone else's house. That's why we like going to look at property listings. I think it's deep ingrained into our DNA. And if you deny those emotions, you're lying to yourself. I warn you guys, with what we're about to watch, your life will never be the same. I also won't lie to you. I've got 2 members of staff that I've taken on in the last 6 months. One of them is 24, the other one is 21, and I both sent them this listing just so they can know if you keep working hard, you'll never have that house, but I will, and I will let you come round occasionally. So I said, you best be working hard, boys. Does she come with the property? Doubt it. I wouldn't be interested personally. I'm in a loving relationship, you know that? Are you ready? This one is better located, right? Not down on that cheap block where the other one was. Now I get it. It's not the widest of establishments, sure, but look at that. You're looking at Bronte Pool, probably, if not, the most sought after pool in the bloody world. Look at that. 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, 5 levels. Adam Sullivan, EBT. If you don't buy this, you're poor. Look at that pool. And do you know what? If I went past this, like, look at this guy, right? This surfer down here. He's looking at that house going, I wonder what it looks like inside. Just like every other alpha male you're walking past going, I would do anything to know what that house looks like on the inside. But don't worry, brother. Look at this. Look at that for a garden. Beautiful. Do my little workouts out there. Alfie. Could be my dog's new little place to go for a pee. Is that grass real? You don't care. Wow. Your biggest problem in this house is which top floor do you go to? Pilates room? Or is that a TV? I don't even know. Double car parking garage. Look at that. Look at the natural light. Oh, that's a bedroom. Fuck, you know. Imagine out there with your fam. How's your day? How were the kids? Thanks for getting the kids from school. We've all got different motivational ways of keeping ourselves going in life, but me, occasionally, really looking at some of the nicest properties in the world and coming to the conclusion that I'm about 20 million short, brother. Hear the kids having fun in the pool next door? That wouldn't be happening in this property. I'm not a big fan of the lottery, but after looking at this, you're like, let's scratch away, brother. My God. All right, so where were we in the midst? Depression. This week, I had quite a few real estate agents join my business mentorship. Links in the description, don't worry. And Josh here, I've just been chatting to in the Discord. And I was like, mate, I'm so excited by this niche. I'm turning this into a video. So we've got Josh Melts. Good job you're in America, because in the UK, calling someone a melt is like a derogative, like, oh, you're a melt, bruv. Helping you buy and sell in San Diego. I love this as a title. That's just great. Exactly what it says on the tin. Realtor. You're a realtor. Explore the best of Rancho Santa Fe. Free relocation guide at comp. So I feel like this bit here, I'm not sure what that is, but maybe we can get rid of that. Free location guide. What is a relocation guide? Let's have a look at this. Thinking of moving to North County, San Diego, get the ultimate insider guide. I would maybe change this. Maybe like the inside scoop. Maybe could we position this as locals guide? Sometimes you feel like realtors or estate agents are a little bit snaky. They're not really being truthful or transparent because at the end of the day, they need to make their cut. So the best neighborhoods, local schools, hidden gems. See, like even here, expert tips. Maybe even something like just that hidden gems. I love that. Could have this page have been something along the lines of San Diego's hidden gems. Give me your email address and I will send you the gems 7 days before they go out to public. 7 days before anyone else sees them. They will be in your inbox a week before anyone else. You will be the best informed, the most informed. You will know as much as every single real estate agent. Inside scoop, hidden gems. I like that. Just when you say guide, I feel like this could be the wrong use of words. You're doing a tour somewhere. You're walking around. Fancy a guide? No, thanks. But I like it. I like that you're putting it out there. I'd be interested to know how many people are getting that. Now, second thing, I haven't even looked at your content yet, but we should have some kind of chatbot. And I'm just going to show some of you guys here. I love a chatbot. Where quite simply, you could say, the trigger is on Instagram, comments on your post. Now we can change this trigger to be all posts and all reels, any comment. Cool, let's just say. So now, Josh, anytime anyone on your page comments anything, like, wow, that's a nice property. Wow. And let's just have a look at this for a second. Where was that babe? Where was that fit bird? Here she is. This one here. What are we looking at in the comments? We're looking at comments for those. 7,564 comments, 7,000. Okay. If she ain't got a chatbot set up, where is she? Lisa, what are you saying? Come join me mentorship. Come give us your money. Sorry, I've had a few new tonics this morning. You get to this bit here, send message. Hey, it's Josh. Thanks for that. What an amazing property. Just wanted to let you know, if you're willing to give me your email address, I can keep you in the inner circle of hidden gems. It's free and I won't spam you. All the best, Josh. Cool, then we go to add button, hidden gems. Maybe she even gets a little emoji. Then we go open website, www.joshisaboss.com/San Diego guide. Cool. You see what I'm saying? Cool. Now, Josh, you're now going to get incentivized for every single piece of content that you put out. Ba-bum. The more it goes through the algorithm and people watch, which they will because they're interested in, we all want to see the inside of people's houses. The more that happens, the more people are going to trickle through your email system. Now, when people get this email, if they live in bloody North Carolina or they live in, flipping Stavanger in Norway, they're not going to sign up because they live in fucking Norway. But the people that are in the local vicinity are going to go, do you know what? You son of a bitch, I'm in. Cool. So there's just a little, let's delete that before people get sent to Josh's. Cool. So I've not looked at this profile before I've got here. As a little look down there, love that. And you know what? I don't even know if we need this. You are the brand. Josh Meltzer is the brand. We want people to be like, you need Josh Meltzer in your life. Okay, my career journey. I do like to make sure things aren't too much about you because they're going to find out, bro. When they get your emails and when they're talking to you about a property and you're like, hey, yo, let me give you a call, and you're just having fun and you feel like you're making friends with people, they're going to love you anyway. If you get back to them in a timely fashion, you care. And if you want to win over people, you could be like, hey, this property's up for 3.2, make an offer of 3. I think they'll take it. That's how you become a legend with these people. List of best neighborhoods in caption. Okay, right. This ain't it. So if you want to tell me about this, that's your hook. What are the best neighborhoods to live in North County, California? I don't know. Then there should be music. And as the music is, boom, 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 visuals. Show me these areas at sunset. Show me drone pans of the area. Show me the properties that are in that area. Don't show me a bunch of dudes having a beer. Bit of a missed opportunity. But anyway, you got 350 likes. So what the fuck do I know? And ultimately, I just don't like making people do the work reading that. 5 things I stopped worrying about since I moved. See, here I think maybe we create, almost some fake beef. Why West Coast is better than East Coast. And again, we're kind of getting all of the caption to do the work here. Show me a bit of personality. Get in front of camera. Be like, this beach right here is proof as why West Coast is better than East Coast. I lived in the East Coast for 10 years, but the reasons I love it here, the sun's always out, the weather's perfect, people are happier, more opportunity, people are more entrepreneurial. If you're thinking of moving over here, you should. And guess what, guys? If you don't love it, you can always move back to the East Coast.
This sounds like an old memory.
Where are the properties, brother? Where are the properties? Now, who's the guy? I actually can't remember his name. So let's see if ChatGPT. Jason Ballo. This is the guy, Jason Ballo. Jason, if you're watching this, I'll follow you on TikTok, brother, all right? Now, this guy is killing it. Look at this. Sydney-wide buyer's agent, call or text. Just has his number. Love that. Now look at these reels. 1 million, 4 million, 4 million. Every single video, I assure you, is the same hook. Are you ready?
This is what $15.5 million buys you in Sydney. This is what $9.2 million buys you in Sydney. This is what $1,715,000 buys you in Sydney. This is what $1.5 million buys you in Sydney.
Now listen, bro. I ain't having a pop here. This can probably go. And if you are going to be doing that, let's get a bit of a timepiece going on, brother. Maybe a rollie. Look, a stainless Submariner. Not ever going to go wrong. Just get a little stainless. Fancy a little GMT, maybe a little GMT with a Jubilee. Not going to, With your skin tone, we can maybe even get away with, a two-tone. Maybe, root beer. And for any of you out there, the solid gold root beer, the rose gold one, too heavy. It was my first Rolex, way too heavy. With this complexion, maybe even an AP Royal Oak offshore. What do I know? Hey, stop getting distracted.
Let's check it out.
Now, the one thing I want to draw attention to here is Jason is a master of also baiting people because property prices are so incredibly expensive and just crazy. These properties are worth this amount. So this one I've seen before.
This is what $9.2 million buys.
So $9.2 million. Look at where he's decided to create the visual hook that goes along with that verbal hook. You're like, what? Where's the $9 million, brother?
You in Sydney. Let's check it out.
The first place he shows, again, his first emotions when coming to his property were like, what the hell is this worth? 9.2 million.
As we enter the home here through the 4 car.
Think about the emotions people are facing right now at this point. As they get into this point, they're probably thinking, 9.2, this is ridiculous. And think of the emotions that are pent up. It's the government's fault. Property is not affordable. They're not building enough.
Lock-up garage. This property is located in Russell Lee, which is 8 kilometers from the CBD.
Then they get hit.
The huge front lawn here. The property sits on approximately 796 square meters. And for any of you that don't know, in Australia, it's crazy. A lot of places, people didn't want to live 100 years ago. Think about this. In the UK, we have something similar. Rory Sutherland made a good point about this. If you're doing really well in London and you can afford a house that's £1.5 million in Fulham, you're living in a house that probably a postman used to live in. So you work hard, you save up hundreds of thousands of pounds for a deposit, you move into a 3-bed in Fulham, that probably had a postman living in it 100 years ago. And even then it was considered uncouth to have, your house, the walls touch walls of other properties. But because of just the state of the world and how many people are still alive and the lack of properties, suddenly that is doing incredibly well. So again, fucking few hundred years ago, this might not have even been a sought after place. 7 kilometers from the city, far too far, but now it's a very sought after place. Anyway. 6 square meters of land. Off to the left-hand side here, we have a laundry and toilet. The house makeup is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
The reason this video would have done so well is even at this point, we've been here about 30 seconds. We haven't actually seen enough of the property to get any tangible payoff. So we are retained. So Instagram's probably got a fucking gazillion reels in front of it. It's gone, this guy, Jason, has got a reel where 92% of people are still watching at 42 seconds. Therefore, this reel must be of absolute value.
Into the family room, adjoining kitchen, 70s style kitchen, sunken dining.
we're about to get the payoff as well. Remember, in content, we have the hook, we have the setup, then eventually we need the payoff. And the payoff is usually where people leave. Now, if Jason had started this reel in this room we're about to go into, see how I'm leading you up to build suspense for the payoff as well, people would have seen it, understood it, got the information they need and left. So whether or not Jason even knows this or not, the way he's doing this is fucking genius.
Space into bedroom number 1 of the property.
Still building, still building. We want to know what is down there where that light is. Is it good? Is it bad? Is this a rip-off or is this a bargain? Even if we're not potential buyers for this, it's still genius.
We have bedroom number 2.
Again, building.
The only bathroom of the property, the master suite facing east. We have this living space on offer here with all the views. And guys, this
Look at the size of this property. It's
is what it's all about. The east facing backyard. And that's what $9.2 million buys you in Sydney.
because ultimately he's probably not even selling the house. He's selling the development. Maybe they put flats there. Maybe, you know, it's great. Again, in the eastern suburbs, you know what I was saying before? This was probably the house of, you know, like a shoe shiner, right? Someone who fucking shines shoes for a living, mate. A few hundred, maybe even like 8 years ago, your granddad lived in this property.
This is what 1,715,000.
Your stamp duty on that alone's like 80k. £40,000 just in stamp to the government with money you've already paid tax on. Cheers.
Guys here in Sydney. Let's check it out. Alrighty, legends. This
£800,000, guys. £800,000. If I was a crackhead, I wouldn't even shoot crack in there.
house is located in Glebe, a suburb 3k south.
This comment, is it already haunted or do you have to pay extra? Okay, so getting to the point. Some real estate agents are really cotton on to the fact that there is, from a human psychology standpoint, this massive ongoing thing where people want to know more about property. And although this kind of goes against niching, Jason here wants to appeal to everyone because everyone's interests are in line with property value, how much something's worth, what you get for your money. If 4 million people see it, you know, the sheer amount of millions of views, free views. There are real estate agents out there using paid ads, maybe doing some in-person marketing. This guy gets to cheat the system. All he needs to do is get permission to go to a property. So if you're in the real estate market, you need to get a professional microphone. You need to get someone to hold a camera. You need to visit as many properties as you can. And you just need to show people around it. And the thing is here, even if Jason isn't the real estate agent that sells any of these, he is building his personal brand and business. He's building his following. These 54,000 people, 50,000 of them probably aren't in the market to buy a property. They're just interested. This is the amazing thing. Even think about my coaching business. I got 1.4 million followers, but only like 10, 15,000 people are using me as a coach in my coaching app. And that's all right, because if I can make a video that appeals to millions of people and only a few hundred clients come out of it, that's fine, that's okay. Properties are always going to be selling. People are always going to need homes. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is such an exciting place to get into. And the thing that kind of kills me, Josh, where are you? Is I don't see this. And this is what I want. I want to see these properties, brother. And look.
This is the best part.
Imagine walking to the best dog beach in minutes. I'm not interested in the dog beach. I'm interested in the property. Get in there. Get in front of camera. You're a good looking dude. Tell me what I want to know. What does my money get me?
The deal you've been waiting for, and you will not find anything better.
Okay. This is the kind of content I want. But think about how we, no offense, we kind of butchered the beginning of this.
4-bedroom gem in San Marcos is the deal you've been waiting for, and you will not find anything better at this price.
At what price? There you go. 1.24 million. Again, I shouldn't have to go to the caption. This should have been your establishing shot. This here. What if I told you you could live in this house for 1.24 million? And better yet, it's right next to a dog beach. But less about that. Let's get back to the property. Voiceover, great choice of song, spacious, interior design, well lit, family home, perfect for a young family. The reason this didn't get the views it deserves is because of how you approach the first 5 seconds.
Stunning 4-bedroom gem in San Marcos is the deal you've been waiting for.
I'm excited for you, Josh. I am. I'm excited. Let me tell you this. People wanted to know more about that property, but we just didn't feed the algorithm what it needs. So I want you to take that hook. This is what this buys you in this place. That's the hook. Now, I'm not asking you to steal. I'm asking you to identify that is working for a lot of other creators. And if you can implement that into your properties, and you know what? They don't even have to be for sale. I'm gonna throw it out there. If you can find some properties, even if your mate lives in an amazing house, or someone's like, even one of your clients that you've sold and settled with, be like, hey mate, do you reckon I could come just show people your home just so they can get an understanding of the value of, you know, what a home could get? Maybe you might even get some offers. Hey bro, I know your house isn't for sale, but do you mind if I come just show people the property and maybe we'll get a few offers from it? You can always say no. People like to show off. They might want to show off their property. Hey bro, do you mind showing off your property? Can I come have a little tour? There's so much going on here, bro. So much to go through. I'm excited for you. But anyway, so long story short, Josh actually was in my Discord this morning and introducing himself. I was like, mate, I'm so excited about this that I have to make a video. If you want to know more about working with me, there'll be links in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, you're probably going to love this one. But actually, you might not, because this one's got nothing to do with property, but you should watch it anyway.